What's going on, guys, and welcome to week 6 of our Carolina Panthers Madden rebuild. This week we're going to be taking on the Miami Dolphins down in beautiful Miami. I know I say that about every stadium, but it's true. They are all wonderful. But before we get into this week's game, we've got some staff upgrading we can do. So let's take a look. So for this upgrade, I think we're going to plan a little bit for the future, and we're going to take the player personnel talents, cost 10% less here. That'll help us out in the future for any other upgrades that we decide to take with our coordinators. Alright, now let's move on to week 6. And welcome to week 6, everybody. We've got an excellent game here against the Miami Dolphins, the 4-1 Miami Dolphins versus the 1-4 Carolina Panthers. Before that, we have our first, scenario of the season. We have a breakout DB. We get to help a player upgrade his dev trait. Probably, Dante Jackson. You know, Coach, the more tape I watch on Dante Jackson, the more I think he's a superstar in the making. Did you see his touchdown last week? That was a 101 yard pick 6 against Jared Goff last week. Keep an eye on him against the Phins. If he continues to dominate, he might have something special back there in our secondary. Who knew, right? I've always been a fan of Dante Jackson. I don't think he's lived up to the hype, but he's been fine. I'd love to see him and James Bradbury stay together. I think that would have been nice. But today we've got to hold the Dolphins to less than 150 yards passing, or get Dante Jackson 2 interceptions, force fumbles, tackles for loss, sacks. Not going to be an easy task. So let's take a quick look at this Miami Dolphins team. Here we go. We've got 99 overall Tyreek Hill with his 99 speed, 99 acceleration, 99 change of direction. Okay. Defensively, Jalen Ramsey. Oh man, Teron Armstead on the line. Another unbelievably fast wide receiver in Jalen Waddle. Christian Wilkins, Javon Holland. Man, this is gonna be tough. Xavier Howard, Jalen Phillips. There's a reason this team is 4-1 right now. Tua Tagovailoa, Jerome Baker, Raheem Morstead. Former Panther Emmanuel Ogbah. Glad to see him. Bradley Chubb. Yeah, this is not going to be an easy day for our secondary. This should be a lot of fun. All right. Now that we've taken a look, actually, let's see, because I didn't pay attention there. Let's see if the Dolphins have any injuries. Okay, Ramsey's IR. Okay, so we don't have to worry about Ramsey. Excuse me. And then we have Adam Troutman. Okay. Wonder why he's... Is that a real world thing? I am not sure why Jalen Ramsey's out with no injury. Doesn't matter. We don't need to worry about Jalen Ramsey. I love it. So let's get into our weekly strategy. All right, defend the short pass. Sure. And then what is this offensive game plan? Run outside. Yeah, why not? Run game worked well for us last week. Let's keep it going. All right. Let's take a look here at the offense. Nothing going so far. Shoulder strain for Taylor Moton. We're gonna be without our star tackle. And defensively, we are... Let's see, PCL sprain for Dante Jackson. Oh, he gets the breakout chance, but injures himself in practice. Oh no. Oh, that's gonna make it even harder to defend these wide receivers. That is wonderful. Let's take a quick look at our depth chart, and we'll go back to upgrade those players. I want to make sure we are solid across the line here. Okay, it'll be Cam Irving. That's fine. Yeah, okay. So Cam Irving will get the start at right tackle, and corner we're looking at J.C. Horn, C.J. Henderson. Looks like Heath Taylor's going to get some play time along with Thomas Oliver. And then, what's our slot look like? That's sub linebacker. It's not the right spot. There we go. Xavier Woods. Would I rather have Taylor there? No. Okay, I think we'll give Woods the play time. And yeah. I do want to find ways to get Mingo on the field this week, and probably Chuba Hubbard as well. Alright, let's upgrade our players. Let's see what we got going on. Frankie Luvu coming in with an upgrade. We're going to go... Let's go run stopper. Make him a scheme fit. And we get 2 block shed, 2 play rec, 1 tackle. Excellent. Make him a better all-around linebacker. And rookie, Jonathan Mingo. Let's go... There's route running. Still needs some work. Let's go playmaker. And we get catching traffic, catching juke +4 and a spin move. He gets a little bit better at making people miss. Excellent. And then Shai Smith. Definitely needs the playmaker upgraded since he's a return man. 1 awareness, ball carrier vision, catching traffic, deep route, juke, and med route. Then it's weird. He gets the route running that I wish Mingo would have gotten on that upgrade. Honestly, flip those 2. That would have been perfect. Let's get into our Week 6 matchup against the Miami Dolphins. And here we are. Week 6 against the Miami Dolphins. Clash of Conferences. Alright, there's a look at Miles Sanders. Last week had himself an excellent game, going over 100 yards, 1 touchdown. Look at Tua as he tries to lead Miami to a record of 5-1. This has been an excellent Miami Dolphins team to start the season. Carolina looking for their 2nd win on the year after beating up on the Detroit Lions last week. It was a close game for most of it, but Carolina managed to pull away late. And looking to continue the success this week against Miami. Can Bryce Young and this young Panthers team do it against this very talented wide receiver core in Miami? Johnny Hecker there doing his best hidden ball magic tricks as he makes the ball just kind of disappear in his hands. And Carolina is ready to kick it off. And here we go in Week 6, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Back deep for Pettis, who will kneel it down in the end zone. And out comes Tua and the Miami offense. Quick look at Tua's stats this year. Excellent. Almost 1,000 yards receiving. 1,000 yards throwing, because words are failing me. 9 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He's had the opposite start of his year than Bryce Young has. So let's get started here on defense. Shotgun formation for Miami. Waddle there in the slot close right. And quick pressure up the middle by Derek Brown, who takes down Tua on the first play. Something Carolina wasn't really able to do last week was get the pressure, and they start this week fast. Derek Brown comes in quick, and now we have 2nd and 14. As there's more pressure, and Brian Burns gets through now for another loss of 10, 3rd and 24, as Tua takes a sack on both plays to start the game. Trying to run away from Brian Burns, but he's just too quick. Empty formation again for Miami as they attempt to convert this 3rd and incredibly long. Quick pass out and overthrows his intended receiver. Tried to go short there, but it wasn't going on, and this Carolina defense starts the day strong. 2 sacks on the opening drive and an incompletion. Now Bailey on to punt. Gets it away to Blackshear, who will field this at the 40. Makes one man makes one man miss, and then makes the punter miss. And it looks like, yes, he is down to the 5, and this is a Panther touchdown on a punt return. Raheem Blackshear. Carolina's defense and special teams came to play this afternoon. What a way to start this game. They're up 7-0, and their offense hasn't even taken the field. Excellent job by Blackshear to make a handful of people miss as he gets outside. And he gets a lot of celebration from his teammates on the sideline. Pinheiro on for the extra points, and it is up and good. 7-0 quick for Carolina. And Miami's offense will come right back out. Not getting too much time to rest. Hecker on for the kickoff. Pettis back again to receive and downs it. Ball coming out to the 25. Shotgun formation now for Miami as they take the ball at the 25-yard line. And this will be a handoff. Tries to go right, but turns it back right. Stiffs arms a man away. That is Arcani? Take a look at the inactives this week. Dante Jackson out for Carolina. Big loss in that secondary against this Miami receiver. Archani? I'm not sure. And takes another run up the middle this time. Gets the first down. He's up to 11 yards on 2 carries. Excellent running by this young man to start the game. And Miami's looking a little bit better than they did on their opening drive. Raheem Mostert now in the backfield with Tua in the shotgun. Mostert goes out wide. And this pass is quick across the middle to Mostert, who gains 9 yards onto his first completion of the day. Almost a first down there, but not quite. We have second and 1 because those words are correct. 2nd and 1. Another handoff this time to Mostert, who gets a lot of room outside. Picks up the first down. He's down to the 40. That's a 14-yard run. Carolina's rush defense still something they need to work on. I formation now for Miami. Up the middle this time, but a falling Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle after a gain of 2. Now we have 2nd and 8 of the 39. Tua in the shotgun. This time he goes over the middle, but it is incomplete. He couldn't hang on to it. Carolina had some tight coverage there. Now 3rd and 8. Carolina gets a little bit of pressure, and Tua will just throw this one away. And Tua not happy about that. Was a promising drive, but stalled a bit at the end, and Carolina will get away with Miami just attempting a field goal. Kick is up and drifting, no good. Miami fails to get on the board. That kick just sails a little bit wide right. And Carolina will start with excellent field position as their offense takes the field for the first time today with a 7-point lead. Here's Bryce Young in the I formation with Miles Sanders in the backfield. Handoff to Miles Sanders, and he gets nowhere. Loses a yard, in fact. 2nd and 11. A 2nd and 11 from the 45. And Bryce is hit as he gets the ball away. That'll fall incomplete, as he didn't have enough time to get the ball to his receiver. Now 3rd and 11 for Carolina, as Bryce throws this one deep to Tommy Tremble, who had his hands on it but couldn't bring it in. And Miami's defense looking good to start the game against this Carolina offense. Out comes Johnny Hecker for the punts. He'll get this one away. Angling toward the sideline, looking to pin them past the 20, and this will go out at the 15. Not too bad, but not too great. At least they're in the 20. Now we have 1st and 10 for Miami at the 15, offset I. As Tua hands this one off, and he goes nowhere. That'll be a loss of 1, tackled by Shy Tuttle, who's had some flashes when he's been in the games. I've noticed him quite a bit. He doesn't get the normal rotation. That's usually Brown and Sue, but when Tuttle's in there, he's done some good things. So 2nd and 11 now. And this pass is caught with Deion Jones right there trying to knock it away, but couldn't get his hand in there. And that's a 2-yard gain. Miami not attacking downfield right now. I say that, and Miami goes downfield, but there was nothing going on. And Brian Burns comes in for the 3rd sack for Carolina today. That'll bring up a 4th and 20. Brian Burns showing out early in this game. Looks like, yep, him and Derek Brown combined for this one. The 2-star Panther defensive lineman having themselves a very good game early on. Now Miami will punt from the 4-yard line. Get this back to Blackshear, who will take it just on the other side of the 50. Makes one man miss again. Cuts it back outside, but he's brought down at the 42. Nearly breaking another one. He's shown some excellent change of direction early in this game. And out comes Carolina's offense one more time. Just over 3 minutes left to go in the 1st quarter. Play action to Miles Sanders as Bryce throws this too far ahead of Richie, and it'll fall at the feet of the corner, who couldn't make a play on it. 2nd and 10 now. Carolina averaging Carolina has -1 yards total. As Miles Sanders takes this one, tries to spin away, but can't. And that will be a gain of 7. Gain of 7 there. 3rd and 2 now. And off again to Miles Sanders, who has a little bit more room this time and gets it up to the 23-yard line. And that'll be the Panthers' 1st down.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 at the 23 for Carolina. Bryce throws this one out to Sanders, who makes the catch as he's hit. That'll be a gain of 5. Bryce flushed a little bit from the pocket there. Let's see, is there a way I can get zero formation where I can get Mingo in on this? Doesn't look like it. I might have to do that manually. So, 2nd and 5 now with the play clock running down. Sanders takes it up the middle, gets away from one person, but can't get very far. That'll be 3rd and 5 as he's brought down at the 18. Carolina looking to get a first down to keep this drive alive. And this one is knocked down by the linebacker who had his hands on it, should have intercepted it. Carolina gets a break there as Pinheiro comes on for the 35-yard field goal. And it is up and good. Carolina now extends their lead to 10 as it is 10-0. Excellent start so far for Carolina. I say excellent. The offense still could be better. Really in evidence of that last play. As Pettis takes this one, kneels it down, and the ball will come out to the 25. Yeah, that last play, those slants, not the right choice. I thought he was gonna maybe hit the hole a little bit better, but threw it right at the linebacker. Tua looking, scanning, can't find anybody, and he just throws this one at the sideline. If you're a Panthers coach or player, watch your head. Keep your eyes on the game. That ball could come at you real quick. And now we have a 2nd and 10. I formation for Miami. As Tua is flush, gets it away, but he can't complete the pass. Now 3rd and 10. So far, these Miami receivers, for all their speed, have failed to really catch the football. Play action there for Miami as this one goes out, and finally somebody makes a catch. That is... couldn't see the number. Tyreek Hill makes his first grab for 28 yards. Von Bell couldn't make a play on the ball while it was in the air, as he gets turned around just a little bit, tries to make the tackle, but Tyreek is a slippery cheetah. Empty shotgun formation now for Tua and the Dolphins, as this one is intercepted by Taylor, who's making his start today because of the injured Jonte Jackson. He comes away with an interception. Tua's 3rd of the year and 1st of the game. Keith Taylor, excellent job. If I remember correctly, he also had a couple really good plays in the preseason, and then making his presence felt early in this one. Here's a look at Miles Sanders' numbers. 4 touchdowns, 405 yards on 97 carries. Pretty good year so far for him, as he's been the most consistent Panther on offense so far this year. He does take the handoff, and Giovanni misses a good block, and that'll be a gain of 2. Second and 8 now as the first quarter comes to an end. Carolina leading 10-0. As you see there, Carolina really, just because of the punt return for a touchdown, has the lead. The stats don't really favor Carolina right now, making it look like this Carolina should be losing this. As Tremble makes the catch, and that'll be a gain of 7 for 3rd and 1 now. 3rd and 1. Hand off to Miles Sanders, who cuts it up the middle, breaks one tackle, gets it up to the 44, and that'll be a Panthers first down. He's up to 26 yards now as we get the second quarter underway. 1st and 10 now for Carolina. That's empty. As Bryce Young gets this out to Sanders, who tries to make a man miss, but just gets 3 yards on the sideline there. 2nd and 7 for Carolina. As Bryce Young goes deep for Terrence Marshall, who can't make the grab. That one knocked away. Third and 7 now. Carolina in the shotgun. Quick pass out to Terrence Marshall, who makes the catch, falling to his knees for a Carolina Panthers first down. That's his first nab of the day. And that'll be good for 10 yards. Carolina now has a 1st and 10 at the 42. As this one is out to Trimble, who makes a second grab at the marker, and they're going to give him the first down. Another 1st and 10 on this drive for Carolina as they are slowly moving their way to the end zone. As Sanders takes it off the right side and gets 2 yards there. As Sanders looks to be slowing down just a tiny bit. Second and 8 now from the 30. And off again to Miles Sanders, who gets a good block from Okonwu, makes another man miss as he falls forward for a first down. And it looks like Christian Wilkins is shaken up. He'll head back to the locker room. Excellent blocking there by Okonwu to spring that. And then hard running by Miles Sanders. 1st and 10 now. Quick over the middle to Thielen, who goes down as he makes the grab. They'll mark him just shy of the first down. That's his first grab of the day. 2nd and inches now for Carolina. Hand off to Miles Sanders, who has a little bit of room and pushes his way forward to the 7. And another first down for Carolina as this drive slowly marches toward the end zone. Now 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Thielen across the middle's got it for a touchdown. Miami gives up the score. And Adam Thielen tries to dance. Thielen's so good on those just quick slants there. Got himself a step against the corner and gets the touchdown. And then gets some praise from his teammates on the sideline. Pinheiro on for the extra point, and the lead gets pushed to 17. That was a 12-play drive, 4 minutes off the clock. Getting timely first downs helped extend the drive. Hecker on for the kickoff. Gets it deep to Pettis, who will, spoiler alert, kneel it down. There haven't been very many kickoff returns against this Carolina team, with Hecker just booming the ball into the end zone. And out comes Miami. They had a good thing going on their last drive, but fell short on the missed field goal. And here they go, 1st and 10 at the 25, as this one is incomplete. He looked like he was looking for Chosen, the former Carolina Panther and New York Jet and Arizona Cardinal wide receiver, who recently changed his name again to, Chosen. 2nd and 10 now. Carolina gets a little bit of pressure, but they get the ball away across the middle to Jalen Waddle, who gets the first down. Tua doing some fancy dance moves in the backfield to extend that play and eventually find Waddle. Changing the play up here. Miami takes the snap. Sue gets pressure up the middle, and Tua heaves this one deep and out of bounds. Tua now 4 for 12. Not looking like himself. The Tua that had, 9 touchdowns and almost 1,000 yards to start the season. This Carolina team has managed to frustrate him a little bit. As this passes out quick to his tight end, that'll be a first down. He's now up to 65 yards passing. That's the second catch for Smith. This pass out quick to his running back, who is tackled by Brian Burns. That'll be a gain of 4. And as we take a look down at the Atlanta Falcons score, who finally get on the board against the Washington Commanders. Falcons leading this NFC South. 2nd and 6 now. Run to the right side, but nothing doing. He's met by Sue, who brings him down for a gain of 1. And that'll bring up 3rd and 7. Carolina gets pressure, and it is thrown away by Tua. Also, Carolina trying to catch the Buccaneers in the standings, and they currently are leading the Detroit Lions 14-3. Baker Mayfield's got himself 2 touchdown passes. As Rasheem Blackshear takes us. No, Justin Houston takes it and then fumbles it. Why? I should have just called a fair... Like, when I saw things being weird, I should have just called for a fair catch. Why did Houston just take that ball away from... Okay. That's fine. And Miami will take this at the 15 after the Justin Houston mistake on special teams. Across the middle, and this one will fall incomplete with Shaq Thompson on the hit. Now we have 2nd and 10. Handoff now as he gets out to the left, but Deion Jones brings him down. Third and 8 now. Miami going empty. This pass caught over the middle, and that will be a Miami first down at the 4. Shaq Thompson just gave the tight end a little too much room to operate there. And Tua found him. First and goal now at the 4. Offset I for Miami. And a huge hole open up across the middle, but Shaq is waiting there to bring him down after a gain of 2. Second and goal at the 2 now for Miami. Play action. Tua has plenty of time and just throws this one toward the fans. They're not on your team. They can't catch it. Now 3rd and goal for Miami at the 2-yard line. This time it'll be a handoff, but coming up the middle is Jeremy Chin to drop Wilson for a loss of 1. And this Carolina Panthers defense holds as Miami was trying to get in. Do not let them through the door. Out comes the field goal unit for this 7-yard field goal. Kick is up and good. Miami gets on the board now. It is now a 14-point game, 17-3. Carolina in the lead as we approach the start of the second half. Sanders on to kick this one away to Shi Smith, who will take it in the end zone and take a knee. Ball will come out to the 25 for Carolina. Updated look there at Miles Sanders' season stats. looking to add to his touchdown total this afternoon. First and 10 from the 25 now for Carolina. It is a handoff to Miles Sanders, who tries to get outside, but nothing doing. He's tackled for a loss of 5. That is Phillips who broke through the line there. He read that one like it was a children's book. Now 2nd and 15 for Carolina. Just under a minute left here in the second quarter. Handoff to Miles Sanders, who goes far right. But nothing doing there. And Carolina will come out 3rd and 14. Sanders takes this one up the middle, but again, nothing doing. Oh, why did it all of a sudden think I wanted... No, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's been going back to like the menu there like real fast. Anyway, Hecker on for the kickoff as Miami took a timeout. Gets this one away. Tyreek Hill takes it and tries to make some Panthers miss, but he can't. And he's brought down at the 42 with just 33 seconds left to go. Carolina did not do a very good job of running much clock on their drive with their runs. So they have 30 seconds now to try to get it to field goal range or better. And this pass will go out quick to the tight end, who runs toward the sideline, and he will get out of bounds at the 44. Miami tries to get a little bit closer. Shotgun formation for Tua. And this one across the middle, but incomplete, just a little bit too far ahead of his intended receiver. As this one is picked off by Taylor. That's his 2nd of the day. He had come down to cover chosen. And he makes the grab as he rolls out of bounds. That is Keith Taylor Jr.'s 2nd interception of the day. He could be playing himself into a spot. No, we haven't heard much from C.J. Henderson this year, but maybe his spot's in danger. As we have 1st and 10 at the 44. Handoff to Miles Sanders, and wow, what a block by, I think that was Michael Jordan, just throwing a man. Threw him 5 yards, it looked like. And Carolina will let the clock run down to halftime. So we're at halftime in this game now, with Carolina leading 17-3. Now leading in more statistical categories as their offense has had a chance to get on the field. Let's take a look at some of the other games around the league, as we have the Falcons versus the Commanders, and Commanders looking for the first win of the year as the Falcons are down 3 in that game. Desmond Ridder not having himself a good game right now. And then we have the Browns versus Niners, where the 49ers are up 21-3. Brock Purdy 3 touchdown passes so far in the first half, having himself an excellent game as he tries to lead the Niners to their 2nd victory of the year. And then down in Houston, we have the Saints versus the Texans, with the Texans up 7-0. One touchdown pass right now for C.J. Stroud. That looks like it went to Brown. And then in our game, we got Miles Sanders doing some excellent running, as he's done all year. And then the quick touchdown pass to a streaking Adam Thielen across the middle. And then we will get back into our game as Sanders is ready to kick it off to get the second half underway. As we are live here at Hard Rock Stadium, Shi Smith will take it at the 1. He's got a little bit of room, gets it up to the 23. Again, another updated look at Miles Sanders' stats on the year. 106 touches for 437 yards, 4 touchdowns. I say he's worked out so far decently well here for Carolina. As we get the second half underway, as Bryce Young decides to throw that at the ground and not at an intended receiver. The ground can't make plays for you. I guess defensively the ground can make plays for you. Anyway, 2nd and 10 at the 23 now. Bryce Young in the, well, we got single back formation here. As he throws this one up for Adam Thielen, who makes the catch and comes down with it. And it'll be a Panthers first down. That's his 3rd reception of the day. One person who's been pretty quiet so far has been DJ Chark on the opposite side. Now 1st and 10. This pass caught by Tremble, who's hit immediately after a gain of 4. See, I thought the linebacker would go further out, so I'd have a little bit more room there. Didn't happen. One thing I am going to do, just simply because he's been very quiet, I'm going to put Mingo in over Chark. So here we go, 2nd and 6 at the 47 for Carolina. Yeah, I think it goes that way. Okay. Play action to Miles Sanders as he gets this ball out to Terrence Marshall, who makes the grab. Sanders goes over 100 yards as Marshall grabs his 2nd or 3rd of the day. First and 10 now for Carolina. Bryce Young in the shotgun. Gets this one away for his rookie, Mingo, who makes the grab. That's a gain of 7. That's his first catch of the day and his first look of the day. Now 2nd and 3. Bryce going outside for Thielen, who makes the grab at the 1. He's now up to 62 yards. Excellent throw and catch there. Thielen makes the sideline grab, dragging the toes. There's 1. And, I mean, technically there was just 1. We'll see how Madden deals with that. And Madden doesn't care. Madden thinks he got both feet down, though, based on what we saw there. I don't think he did. Handoff to Miles Sanders, who tries to get into the end zone, but ends up losing a yard. They have light going to Miles Sanders quite a bit here at the goal line. 2nd and goal at the 2. Handoff again, Miles got some room, and he's in for the touchdown. Miles Sanders 5th on the season. Carolina extends their lead. As it looks like the Panthers are playing some baseball here in Miami. For those of you that remember, there used to be a baseball field where the Dolphins played football. Same thing with San Francisco. Actually, I wonder how long that's been. Yeah. Anyway, 24-3 Carolina. As they were continuing their success from last week. Had us back deep in the end zone, and he will kneel this down. Bringing the ball out to the, you guessed it, the 25. Tua comes out looking to try to lead his team to some success. They've shown flashes of it, but haven't had anything sustained. 1st and 10 from the 25 now. And this will be a handoff, and he is dropped after a gain of 2. I'll bring up 2nd and 8. Carolina doing their best. And it's working out for them. 2nd and 8 now. I formation for Miami. And it's play action. Smith gets it, Tua gets it across the middle, but nobody's there. Overthrows his receiver who tried to make a diving catch. Maybe if he was 7'3", he could have caught that, but just too far ahead of him. 3rd and 8 now. Tua takes the snap and gets us out to his receiver. Shaq couldn't make a play on the ball. And Smith there will have another reception for a Miami first down. That's his 5th of the day. Having himself a pretty decent day. 1st and 10 now. Another run. Very, very good run. Hard running there. Up to the 47. That's a gain of 7 on the run. Excellent job there by the Miami running back. Now 2nd and 3. Tua in the shotgun with Mostert in the backfield with him. This pass out quick to Mostert, who turns it up the sideline, gets a Miami first down at the 47. A 1st and 10 now for Miami, who is slowly moving the ball downfield. Another handoff. Brian Burns on the tackle this time. That'll be a gain of 7. He's now averaging 3.2 yards a carry. Because math is easy when things are divisible by 10. 2nd and 3 at the 40. Shotgun and another run. A lot of room on the outside this time, as he is upended by Jeremy Chin. That'll be a good gain there. And it'll be a first down for Miami at the 26 this time. Offset I for Miami now at the 26-yard line. And another run. Plenty of room on the outside this time. Shaq comes in, makes the tackle as he drags him out of bounds. That's a gain of 8. Miami using the run game to get themselves downfield right now. 2nd and 2. Miami changing a couple things up at the line. And this pass is overthrown, looking for Tyreek Hill. But nothing doing on that play. 2nd and 3 now. Yeah. Oh, sorry, 3rd and 2. I think my dyslexia kicked in. And a quick pass to a lineman. That is Phins, who makes the grab. That is a gain of 9 and a Miami first down at the 8. Big surprise there. Nobody was expecting that. Phins still out on the field there, far left. Play action. Tua looking, gets it to Fan again, who can't hold on as Deion Jones makes the tackle. Well, makes the hit. And that'll be 2nd and goal at the 8. I formation, or sorry, shotgun formation. Miami under pressure, but Chosen gets it. Tua was under pressure there, but gets the ball across the middle. And that is Roby Chosen with his first grab of the day against his former team. 3rd and goal now at the 2. They got to get it in there. And it is a quarterback keeper on the option, and Tua runs it in for the touchdown. Miami gets their first touchdown of the day, as Tua keeps and runs it in himself. Has a couple words for Shaq. Nobody expected Tua to take that one. Everybody crashed down on the running back, and Tua took advantage. And the extra point is up and good. This is now a 14-point game. as Miami are trying to claw their way back into it. Better yet, as the Dolphins try to swim their way back into it. Shi Smith will take this one in the end zone and down it. And the ball will come out to the 25. One more time, a look at Miles Sanders' numbers on the season. They love to show those thank you graphics, guys. As we have a 1st and 10 at the 25. Hand up to Miles Sanders, but nothing doing. His Harris just bullies his way into the backfield. That'll be a loss of 3. Nothing going there for the Carolina offense, as it is now 2nd and 13 at the 22. Play action as Bryce gets it across the middle to Mingo, who holds on. That'll be a Panthers 1st down at the 40 on Mingo's second grab. He's averaging 12 yards per catch now. Excellent job there, just one-on-one with the corner. And 1st and 10 at the 40. As the Dolphins bring pressure and get to Bryce Young in the backfield, he'll be sacked for a loss of 7 on that play. Carolina offensive line showing some holes, as they're without star right tackle Taylor Moton right now. 2nd and 17. As Bryce takes the handoff, gets it underneath to Mingo, who can't hold on to it. And that'll bring up 3rd and 17. Third and 17 at the 33-yard line now. As Bryce just heaves this one deep, and it's knocked down, but almost back into the hands of Terrence Marshall, who can't hold on to it. And that'll be 4th and 17. That would have been an amazing grab by Terrence Marshall. Unfortunately, he wasn't ready for the deflection back into his face. Packer on to punt now, back to Tyreek Hill, who will take this and is ended by Deion Jones. Does his best Hard Rock Cafe impression. There's a look at the stats for Devon Archaney. I don't know. Kid's got good stats though. I'm glad. Empty shotgun formation for Miami. 1st and 10 at the 26 as this ball goes underneath, but J.C. Horn comes up and makes the tackle. That'll be a loss of 2 as J.C. just comes in and makes the tackle. 2nd and 12, because dyslexia is hitting again at the 24. Handoff now and some running room. Von Bell takes a bad angle, but Jeremy Chin makes the tackle at the 42. That'll be a 1st down. Von Bell's got to take better angles to make that tackle. 1st and 10 at the 42 now. Everybody in tight, and that will be the end of the 3rd. And we are moving on to the 2nd with the Carolina Panthers up 14, 24-10. And it looks like down below, Washington now up 2 points on Atlanta as they're looking for their 1st win of the year. Washington doing Carolina some favors. And handoff up the middle, but Shaq is there to make the grab, or well, make the tackle. That'll be a gain of 1. Technically, he made the grab on the running back, I guess. So, you know, it's right from a certain point of view. 2nd and 9 now. Tua gets him on the corner route, and it is caught. Von Bell in the coverage. That is a 1st down, Miami. Smith makes another grab, continuing his pretty good day. He's up to 77 yards on 7 catches. That's 777s. Get that man a lottery ticket. Excellent catch and concentration to hold that in as he goes to the ground. Now 1st and 10 at the 31. Tua and Miami looking to avoid any mistakes here as they try to score. They'll run it off the left side for a gain of 3. Tackle made by Shaq and Deion Jones. 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And it's another run for Mostert, who has plenty of room, but Chin comes in and makes the tackle at the 17. That'll be a Miami Wow, don't hear me say that. A Miami Dolphins 1st down. It's too early in the morning, I swear. 1st and 10 at the 17. I mean, it'd be different if I was doing like the like voiceover and commentary like after the game, but I do it all live while I'm playing the game. So my brain's in like 14 different places. That pass is incomplete to Tyreek Hill, who is hit as he tries to make the grab. They haven't really targeted Hill all too much, or Waddle. As this will be another handoff. This will go almost nowhere for no gain. 3rd and 10 now. Third and 10 at the 17. They need to get to the 7 for a 1st down. Tua under pressure, but just throws this one away. That'll be 4th and 10 as Carolina's defense bends but doesn't break. And it looks like... yeah, it looks like Miami's going to come out on 4th and 10. As Tua just throws this out of the back of the end zone. That'll be a turnover on downs. Excellent job by the Carolina Panthers defense. As Tyreek could not make that catch in the back of the end zone. And out comes Bryce Young and the Panthers offense once again with 7 minutes left in the 4th. Hand off to Miles Sanders, who breaks it out left for a gain of 5. Oh yeah, that's right. I want to get Chuba. We're gonna get Miles up to, I think, 20 carries, and then bring in Chuba for a couple plays. 2nd and 5 now. Good block there by Tremble to get Sanders outside. He'll be down at the 29, and that'll be a Panthers 1st down. First and 10 at the 29. Carolina goes empty. This pass out to Miles Sanders, who just loses concentration and can't keep the ball in his hands. Had no one really near him and just drops it. 2nd and 10 now for Carolina. As this pass is caught by Tremble, but there is a flag. We're looking at a personal foul. Christian Wilkins, who is back from his injury, hits Bryce Young just a little too late. And that'll be a Panthers 1st down at the 42. Unfortunate mistake there. Sanders takes the handoff once again, doesn't have much room, and gets up to the 39 as Mingo appears to be hurt as he was making a block there for Miles Sanders. The rookie hasn't played all that much this year, and now will look like he will miss a little bit of time due to injury. 2nd and 8 as Terrence Marshall re-enters the game. Pass over the middle to Tremble, who makes the grab. That'll be 3rd and 3 now. That's his 5th, and it looks like Mingo strained his tricep trying to block. So 3rd and 3 for Carolina at the 35. Bryce Young in the shotgun, takes the snap, gets it to Miles Sanders, who makes a couple man miss and gets himself up to the 25-yard line on his 20th carry of the day. And then, yeah, like I said, I want to see. Let's get Chuba some carries. First and 10 now at the 25. Bryce Young hands off to Chuba Hubbard, who has room up the middle for a gain of 9. As he's in to spell Miles Sanders a bit. Second and 1 at the 17 for Carolina. Play action to Miles Sanders as Bryce sets his feet, gets it away for Thielen, who can't make that catch. Excellent coverage there by Howard, who was right there as Adam Thielen comes in contact with the ball. It's just third and 1 at the 17 now. And off to Chuba Hubbard, who goes off the right side for a gain of enough. A gain of enough. That's right, for a first down. And that'll be a first and 10 at the 12 for Carolina. Shotgun formation as they are knocking on the door. Then this pass will be incomplete, intended for Miles Sanders as Bryce Young is hit as he tries to get it off to him. They were trying to set up the screen, but nothing doing. And now second and 10. And bringing the pressure, Miami gets in there and brings down Bryce Young for the second sack of the day. Bringing up third and 17 from the 20. Just overwhelming the Carolina Panthers offensive line with people. And it worked out for him. Bryce Young gets away from one, but can't get away from the second. That'll be another sack as Bradley Chubb gets in there and plays some air guitar with Bryce Young. Excellent initial pressure. Bryce gets away from it, but turns right into Bradley Chubb, who brings him down. And that'll bring out Eddie Pinheiro for the 45-yard field goal. Kick is up and good. Score now 27-10. Carolina in the lead. As the clock ticks down here in the fourth quarter, we're nearly to the 2-minute warning. Pettis will take this deep in the end zone for a touchback. What a big surprise. As Tua and the Miami Dolphins come out for another drive. Looking to swim their way just a little bit closer. I was going to use the claw thing again, but they're Dolphins. Dolphins don't have claws, and if they did, that'd be weird. Now first and 10 at the 25. Looks like Miami's setting up a screen. This time it works for them. Mostert makes a man miss. That was C.J. Henderson who got juked out by Mostert. And that'll be a first down pass. As this one is intercepted by Deion Jones. And could this be a second week for a Panther pick six? No, he is tackled down at the 25. Tua was pressured and hurried that throw right into Jones's hands, who was ready for it. Deion Jones has been having himself a couple good weeks. Derek Brown with the pressure as Deion makes the third interception of the day. And out comes Carolina's offense one more time. First and 10 now at the 25. Carolina winning the turnover battle for the first time in a couple weeks. As this passes out quick to Thielen, who makes the grab for a Panthers first down. And that's 5 receptions now for Adam Thielen. First and 10 at the 13 now. And that will be the 2-minute warning. Carolina up 17. versus the Miami Dolphins, who are not having themselves a day. I guess they're having a day. They're not having a good day, but they're having a day. Let's pass underneath to Miles Sanders, who has a little bit of room, gets out of bounds at the 5. And that looks like it'll be a gain of 8 on his third reception of the day. 2nd and 2 from the 5. They need to get to the 3-yard line to get a new set of downs. Handoff to Miles Sanders, who pulls his way down to the 1. Thought he was in there for a second. They'll mark him down at the 1-yard line as he is knocking on the door for his second touchdown of the day. And Carolina comes out in their goal line formation. Handoff to Miles Sanders, who runs it right up the middle for another Carolina Panthers touchdown. Miles Sanders, second of the day, having himself an excellent, excellent day. Wonderful job opening that hole there for Miles Sanders by this Carolina Panthers line as Eddie Pinheiro comes on to attempt the extra point. It is up and good. 34-10 now, Carolina. As Hecker is on to kick this one back. If you had any doubt what this was going to be, man. As Tua and the offense comes out after Tua's third interception of the day. This one open across the middle. Tyreek cannot make the grab. Sure, Tua has the 3 interceptions, but his wide receivers aren't making it any better. As it looks like the Panthers are changing up their defensive formation there. Pressure up the middle once again. This time Sue get the pressure and forces Tua to just throw this one away. Ndamukong Suh getting the pressure up the middle. Showing that as he gets older, he's still a pretty dominant force along the defensive line. This pass out to the sideline, but broken up out of bounds by Von Bell, who dives and has a couple words for the Dolphins training staff. Now 4th and 10 as the offense stays out there. As this one is thrown for Chosen, and he makes the grab. That's his second of the day. This will be a Dolphins first down as they convert on the 4th and 10. And the Dolphins will take their first time out here with 1:02 left in the 4th quarter. Carolina leading 34-10. They've got to get a couple scores and quick. All right, it is all over for the Dolphins. This will be a handoff up the middle for some reason, as the Dolphins will take their second timeout. 2nd and 9 now. Carolina bringing pressure. This ball going deep, and it is knocked away by Von Bell. That'll bring up 3rd and 9. Third and 9 at the 47. As we see my Atlanta gets the victory over the Commanders. The Commanders still looking for their first win of the season. Atlanta gets their 5th as they are leading the NFC South. And then we have a final. Seattle continues to Seattle continues to win as they are undefeated, beating up on the Cincinnati Bengals 21-14 in their game. As the Panthers defense comes away with a stop. And Detroit up 3 against the Buccaneers. Chuba Hubbard makes one man miss, gains just 1 yard, and I believe they will just let this run as the play clock is 1 sec, or the play clock is 1 second behind the game clock. So the Panthers will just let this one go. And there you have it. Carolina wins their second game in a row, second of the season. This time against the Miami Dolphins as they head into the bye week with a little bit of momentum. Excellent job. 34-10 against the Miami Dolphins. As they will head into their off week with a lot of momentum and happy thoughts. Let's take a quick look at the stats. Kind of a bit of a tale of two different quarterbacks here. Tua 191, 3 interceptions. Bryce Young 184 with 1 touchdown. Yeah, just the difference between the two Alabama quarterbacks there. Bryce Young gets the better of them. Miles Sanders here, 2 touchdowns on the day, 75 yards, 74 for Arcani. I don't know, Mr. Devon. Excellent. It was really good running by him. Leading the receivers, Durham Smith with 77 yards, with Thielen just behind him at 74 and a touchdown. Thielen had the only receiving touchdown of the day. Tommy Tremble 5 for 41. That was pretty good. Who led everybody in tackles? Jerome Baker led everybody in tackles. And sacks went to Derek Brown, Brian Burns, Bradley Chubb, Jerome Baker, Emmanuel Ogba, nice, and Shelby Harris. Interceptions went to Keith Taylor with his 2, and Deion Jones with his 1 late. Excellent day for the Carolina defense. All right, now let's take a look at our breakout player. It's going to be, I don't know how it's going to handle this because Dante Jackson was hurt, and I'm also pretty sure we didn't hold them to the right amount of point or yards and all that, so we'll see how this works out. I knew it! You see Dante Jackson out there? That's not a fluke. That guy is big-time talent. Coach, I want to know what you were looking at because he was definitely not on the field. So that'll be a dev trait upgrade for Dante Jackson for absolutely no reason. Honestly. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, the boost. I'm gonna let it be. I'm just gonna let it be. I mean, it's not gonna change anything with him getting the dev trait update, and it's not worth it. So I'm not gonna bother with that. So in our next game, in our next episode, week 7, our bye, we're going to go over stats so far on the season, and we're gonna go over scouting. I'm going to take a look at some players I find interesting and who we can look at to target. Right now, Carolina 2-4 on the season as they beat up on the Miami Dolphins. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment if you'd like. And we'll be back here in a couple of days with our next episode. So, goodbye.